Hello everyone, no respawns here, hope you're doing well. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing a mod by Space-Time Bender, who I believe we've done a few mods of theirs before, mainly because I remember giggling at their name. And this one is called Makeshift Homes. I was doing a bit of kind of a gandering around. I'm also going to grab the key because I haven't actually seen them yet. But basically, I was doing some gandering around on the mod menu. I had a gander in buildings, and this one just popped up. It seemed quite cool, and also I recognized the mod dev. So basically, what this one does is it adds 4 makeshift player homes to basically, I believe you can't build in at all. They're scattered around. I'll show you. I left all my guns in a stupid shed. I can't remember which. I think I've left them in Egret Tours. But basically, it adds a crypt. You can see them on your map because they'll just be sudden new icons. There was the other one. There's a diner somewhere. There's the Red Rocket Garage. And there's a water tower. And somewhere in this mess there is a diner, but I don't know where it is. It's around somewhere. I haven't got my glasses on. We'll find that one, and when I get to it, we'll go on the map. But anyway, so basically, they all have keys, by the way. Now, I am going to spoil where the keys are, mainly because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find the keys as I'm going. So basically, like, what they've going to do is they made them kind of personal. So basically, one of them you can pick, and then the other 3, the diner you can pick, and the other 3 you can just find the key. So apparently, I'm on the description where it says where the keys are. So the first one for the crypt is in the ruined groundkeeper's shed next to the bed. So, voila. Crypt key. I'll grab that, even though I only have delivery with me, and that's it. I killed a load of the ghouls as well. Should have probably recorded that, actually. Killed all the ghouls in slow motion. So it's just up here. It'll be one of these. Would it be that one with the door? That's apparently not spawned in yet, or... Is it? 1 second. Give me a minute. I'll find it. No, it's over here. Because you see it on the map. I'm being a bit of a... Oh, there it is. There it is. So basically, yeah, these are just kind of... You don't want to build anything. There we go. I've discovered a crypt. Look at that. They use a key. And let's just pop inside the crypt and have a gander. So this is creepy. I like this. I don't know if he's... I don't know if they've actually put much around it. This is very, very cool. So basically, I said, these are kind of... You can't build in these. I don't know if there are any enemies inside. But basically, if you just... Oh, yeah, you sleep in a coffin. Nice. Nice. So they're very, very small player homes that, as you can see, they've just kind of like... Similar to the bunker in Sanctuary. If you've kind of, whatever reason, not stumbled across that, there's a bunker in Sanctuary. And basically, there, yeah, you see, you've just kind of got the kind of bare minimums. I actually really like this one. So it's got cooking fire. This is very, very cool. Let's light up so we can see a bit more. A lot of jet like that. Actually, I might pick all this stuff up. Actually, add it to my collection. Cheers, Space-Time Bender. Oh, I didn't want to actually open the fucking thing. Stupid menu. All right. Cheers, cheers. It does that thing where he wants to look at the item one last time before he actually exits because, you know, taking his sweet time. Let's keep the atmosphere on. So this is very, very cool. Oh, there's a ripper and everything. There you go, if you were wanting to be cheesy as well and get some of the items a lot earlier. So this is the crypt. If you go in for a kind of, you know, kind of the crow kind of creepy. Oh, there we go. Actually, this would make a really, really cool little base if you wanted to be the Silver Shroud, potentially. Or if you just want to hang out with Matey Boy here. All right, let's pop to one of the others, shall we? Right, so here we are at the water tower. Now, this one is just... I said, so you got the hub city. So basically, you know where the Kingsport Lighthouse, this little area here, you've got Museum of Witchcraft. It's quite, you know, it's actually quite a jaunt away from the slog, actually. I mean, I went from the Kingsport Lighthouse because it was just, you know, I like that settlement. But the slog is also just over there as well. And the key for this one is next to a face-down skeleton a little ways in front of the entrance. So there's a face-down skeleton somewhere which has a key. Reading the description of this mod as well while I search for the skeleton is that apparently Space-Time Bender is going to be making a lot more of these, which is good because this is the kind of mod I like. I remember playing where is it? There we go. I remember playing Fallout 3 and also more specifically actually New Vegas, and like really wishing there were more kind of things like this, which were just kind of like playhouse. This is obviously before we got settlement building, and I realised how awesome it was. Right, let's pop inside, shall we? Right, so well, this has got a nice. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I like this. Okay, I really have a thing for workbenches that are covered in stuff. I really should start doing this myself. That looks amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Firstly, kudos, Space-Time Bender, for that one. That looks incredible. But let's have a gander up here. Oh, this is, I like this. Okay, a bit of that shitey PS4 view, though. Oh. May I suggest you maybe think about making it so we can't... Is that a glitch? That might be a glitch. I'm not too sure if that's intentional or not, but... Okay, other than the slightly shaky view, which I think this mod did say... I think it said there will be a couple of bugs. But ignoring that, look at this. You've got your wee little bed in the corner. One thing I really like about these mods specifically as well is that they've... Like, the use of space is amazing. Right? Like, as someone who does build a lot of building on these kind of tiny little areas is really, really awkward. Look at the deliberate use of the tiny tables and the small things. You know, it's very, very difficult to actually make use of this space intelligently, but also so it looks good. You know, kind of. I mentioned that I think in my last video actually, kind of decorating corridors when I was doing the tour of Murkwater. You decorating corridors is a pain in the ass, but often you have a habit of having loads of them. Anyway, this looks awesome. Other the slight shakiness of that, I don't know whether that's unavoidable, or if I were the mod dev, what I would think of doing is just making it so you couldn't see through the roof anyway. Just make it so it's completely enclosed. But anyway, let's pop on to the Red Rocket garage. Right, so we're at the Red Rocket now. I've actually taken a peep inside because the mod dev, Space-Time Bender, rudely left a radio on, which means I had to quickly go in and turn it off. My video was going to get copyright strike. That happens a lot, so I was going to pretend that I hadn't seen the inside, but I have. It looks really cool. So where is this? This is literally just north of ArcJet Systems, near Walden Pond. So to give you an idea, it's right next to Matey Boy here. See Matey Boy? Yeah, I don't have any of my guns or I'd beat him up. I only have this one. Right, so anyway, it looks really cool. You may recognize it. Basically, they've gone and just made the one from the cutscene, which is awesome, by the way. That's not judgment. That is cool. I've been wanting to do this myself. But anyway, they've already gone and done it, so let's have a gander. So, firstly, this is... I mean, it just... We've all seen this before, right? Yeah, we've all seen this a lot. Yeah, it's that, basically. And it's actually freaking me out a little bit. Are there any lights? Could do with some lighting sources, maybe. It's a little bit dark by dint of the angle I've come at, actually. But that's just me being nitpicky. I think there's just no light sources from these. I don't think... Yeah, these aren't actually giving off light. Light is actually quite buggy, especially on the PS4. That one is, though. It's fine. So, as you can see, this looks amazing. There's also, by the way, there is also a key, so I think there's more stuff. So on the dresser with the bobblehead at the fan at the back. So there is also a key. Come here. I can't collect the key. Come here. Oh, yeah. Just don't mind me. This is how I pick up keys in my house, by the way. In case you're curious, that's how British people pick up keys. We just, yeah, what of it? What of it, yeah? Right, so here's the inside. Turn that radio off. In the way it was making me music, which is fine. So this looks... Oh, I love this. This might be my favourite one. This one's good as well because it's very, very close to the starting locations. And also, for example, if you're just kind of in that... I just want to live in that place from the cutscene, the opening of the game. Yeah, can I just live there? This is it, basically. You can live there, which is quite cool. Is it just me or is it bigger on the... No. Okay, so that's the garage. The garage is there, I think. Yeah, okay, I was wondering whether it didn't make sense on the inside, but it does make sense. I will allow this. It's fine. So it's very, very quiet. I don't know... I'm just going to take all the stuff, actually. Fuck this. I'm going to grab one. I might use this one for a survival playthrough, actually. I don't know, I like making stuff. There's loads of cool stuff here. There's actually quite a lot of kind of RP-friendly gadgets. There's actually loads of shit. I like this. Other than the stuff outside, which is actually quite a lot of stuff. There's just loads of stuff in here, right? I like this a lot. Great decoration. I never use these like that, and these counters, just as a note, I've never actually decorated them. That's how they're meant to look. I'm gonna do that. So this is awesome. I like this. It's a bit eerily quiet. There's no ambient noise at all, which I'm cool with, but because that radio didn't... One second. Oh, yeah, it does actually work. Okay, cool. So basically, the radio will work. I just think because I turned it off, it may have got confused because I was going through different areas. But yeah, this one looks very cool. Right, now I'm going to try and find the diner. So let's get on that, shall we? And here we are at the diner. It took me a while to find. Oh, good lord. Stuff everywhere. I might get shot out by some guys as well. They're just over there. We'll just sneak over. This is the diner. Right, now where is the diner? The diner is just down here. So you've got the Shamrock Tap House. And kind of... There we go, to here. Right, zoom out. It's right there. It took me a while to find, as you can probably gather already. And I spawned... There aren't really many safe places for me to spawn in, really. But anyway, this one doesn't have a key. According to the description, you just pick the lock of the door. So let's show off my mad lock-picking skills. Let's see how good I am. Oopsie. Mainly because I just picked a lock, alright? Yeah, don't judge. It's alright. Look at that. Perfect. And here we are inside the diner. And thank you for leaving the radio off. Although, that might be on. Is that on? I have no idea if that's on. There's a little bit of a glitch, as I said, with radios turning off and on when you go inside, which I'm cool with because it means that I don't get copyright strike, which is grand. So let's have a nice little slow look-see round here. Taking my really stupid little steps. What are you doing, mate? Put your gun away as well, honestly. So this, really, I just gotta say, the decoration in all 4 of these player homes is absolutely amazing. They've put so much effort into making everything just makes sense, right? Like it's well positioned. Space is utilized very, very, very well. And also, just as a side, these ones as well, these 4 player homes are incredibly lore friendly. As I said, reading the mod description, it seems to be they want to kind of continue adding to this, and I would suggest please do, because there are so many cool little player homes that you could add in. Just for people, like, even if you were playing, like, I don't know, maybe a survival playthrough, and, I don't know, maybe you wanted a few kind of homes to stop by, or if you just really despised the settlement feature for whatever reason, just wanted somewhere that, you know, was just kind of could be your own. Firstly, if you despise the settlement feature, maybe I'm not the right channel for you, but also I can kind of see why you might at times, because they are pretty hard work to make something that feels... You have to put a lot of effort in, really, don't you, to kind of anything that feels lore-friendly. But anyway, I hope you guys like that. Highly recommend you download this one, because it looks like they're going to keep adding to it, and also it's just a fantastic mod. If you like it, obviously give them a nice 5-star rating, leave them a comment, because that way they pop up in featured mods and kind of popular mods, which more downloads, which means more attention, which means more motivation to add cool stuff. As always, follow me on Twitter @NoRespawns, and I have a new video up soon. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.